enlightenment is mindfulness, an awareness of reality and clear understanding. Just as to avoid becoming obese, we must be mindful of our diet, to become wealthy and financially free, we must apply mindfulness to our finances. The first step is accepting that your financial health is your own responsibility. Financial freedom. The aim of this book is to introduce a specific financial plan to take you from wherever you are today to financial freedom in only a few years, depending on the somewhat unpredictable timing of economic cycles and your personal circumstances. If your goal is escaping the rat race of reliance on full-time employment, then the principles I will detail can surely be applied by anybody, provided that you have a strong determination to succeed and a reasonable level of discipline. There are a large number of financial self-help books on the shelves written by acclaimed and self-proclaimed gurus, so many in fact that for many people it seems impossibly difficult to know where to begin. The solution is to identify what your goals actually are and then to start with the end in mind. Many financial tomes are written by 50-somethings and 60-somethings who detail how they have made their millions and decree that younger folks should be following their way. In my experience, a significant percentage of my generation and younger generations don't want financial freedom as a 50-something or a 60-something. In many cases, they are already disillusioned with long hours, ungrateful employers, high tax rates, and expensive cities. They desire to be free from the rat race right now, or at least as soon as is realistically possible. You don't need me to tell you this. You already know. Because you have seen the queues for Powerball and lotto tickets. In order to achieve financial freedom before the traditional retirement age, you will need to engage a different financial plan to those suggested by financial advisors. Taking 10% of your net salary and investing in a swathe of managed funds, a diversified portfolio of shares and fixed interest investments may indeed be a sensible thing to do, but it will certainly fail to propel you to financial freedom quickly. Instead, you will need to employ some leverage of other people's time and other people's money. You will need to apply focus rather than wide diversification, and you will need to expose yourself to a controlled level of risk. This book will introduce you to that plan. It is not a get-rich-quick fad. Financial texts and seminars that promise you instant wealth are often those that are best avoided. Instead, this is a plan that takes time-tested principles of wealth creation and applies them to the Australia of today. It's a plan I have used myself to make myself a millionaire and to quit full-time work at the age of 33. Not having to work for someone else unless you choose to do so is a wonderful place to be. So let's take a look at how you can get there too, reasonably quickly. The Game of Money. In one of his best-selling books, finance author Robert Kiyosaki introduced his concept of the game of money. He drew up a table that looks like this. Figure 1.1 in the accompanying PDF. The Game of Money. Age 0 to 25, warm-up. 25 to 35, first quarter. 35 to 45, second quarter. Half-time. 45 to 55, third quarter. 55 to 65, fourth quarter. Overtime. Out of time. The concept is simple, yet interesting and thought-provoking. For around the first 25 years of our life, most of us are growing up, completing our education and deciding what we will pursue for our career. The warm-up. Thereafter, Kiyosaki divides our working lives into 4 quarters. Those who have not built a sufficient pension may be forced to continue working after the age of 65, overtime, and still may not achieve financial independence by the time they are